Hola amigos, yo soy el rudo de las chicas Sam Adonis. Estás viendo el programa LIBERTAD, donde mi amigo Roy Loser abiertan las muñecas famosas de lucha libre. Arriba los rudos, arriba Roy. Los vemos soon.
Hola amigos y aficionados de lucha libre, me llamo Roy Lucier y bienvenidos para mi canal de la historia de todas las figuras de lucha libre para todo el mundo. De hoy yo tengo una leyenda de Japón y Estados Unidos también, Classy Freddie Blassie. Hey everyone, one second. My name is Roy Lucier. And I just want to welcome all of you to my series, LIBERTAD, Free in the Figures, where today I'm going to free one of the figures of one of the greatest legends of all time from both Japan and the United States. I got here, Classy Freddie Blassie figure. Now, I remember as a kid. Now, I've been collecting figures since, a lot of you may not know this. I've been collecting figures since Series 1 of the LJNs in '84. I remember Christmas, I was like 10 years old or whatever, and obviously I was a huge wrestling fan, and I asked my parents for the LJN figures, and I got like the whole set that year for Christmas. It wasn't Series 1, but it was like Series 2 or Series 3 that Classy Freddie Blassie was made. So I don't know how many Freddie Blassies have come out over the years, but this is amazing to see. So, why is this video on my Japanese Classics channel? So there is a story that, I don't know how many of you know about this, but I wanted to share it right now. So in 1962, Freddie Blassie made his debut in Japan. It may not have been that first match there, or the first tour, or it may have been the second tour. But there was a six-man match that Freddie Blassie was a part of. It was not a singles match, by the way. So, in the six-man match, I know Freddie was on one side and Ricky Dozen was on the other. During the match, Freddie Blassie started biting the forehead of Ricky Dozen. I think he may have already been bleeding, or it caused him to bleed, or whatever. The legend of this match is that when Freddie Blassie bit the forehead and Ricky Dozen started bleeding, the image of it was so graphic that it caused multiple people in Japan to have a heart attack, and like a dozen people or so to die. Obviously, it's a legend. How much of it is true, it isn't true, I don't know. I mean, it's been disputed over the years. A few people did see it and have heart attacks from it. How many died, how many had heart attacks, survived, I have no clue. But Freddie Blassie went to have an amazing career in Japan, especially against Ricky Dozen. And then from there, Japan onto the Olympic Auditorium, where he had amazing feuds with the Golden Greek John Tullis, the Sheik, Mil Mascaras, so many big names. And then from there, most of us that are pretty much around the same age, in our mid-40s, grew up when we saw Freddie Blassie late in his career, where he was a manager in the WWF, where he was managing Iron Sheik, got him the WWF heavyweight title, later like Sheik and Volkov together, a few others. So, anyways, I know this is the wrestling figure, or the manager figure of Classy Freddie Blassie, but I wanted to put this in with my Japanese, like, the Ricky Dozens and the Babas and stuff like that. So let's take a look here. Obviously, when you got a package like this, you can just slap a photo on it. Copyright 2019, so it came out last year. Height 5'10", weight 220. It's probably legit, from St. Louis, Missouri. Now, one thing about Blassie, too, is he went to Japan so many times in his career, he ended up meeting his wife there. And they were happily married for 40 years, 35 years, something like that. But, you know, I mean, both of them died like a couple years apart. It wasn't too long. So, Freddie Blassie-san, you want LIBERTAD? Let's open it up. Let me see if there's an easier way to open this, or just do it from the side. This is a WWE Elite Collection. Is there a number to it? Freddie Blassie. I don't know what the number is to it. If many of you know me, I don't buy WWE figures. I saw Blassie and I had to make an exception because of how much I respect and love his career in Japan. That's when I can actually cross over and actually buy one of their figures, is when, like, for example, if they were to come out with a Santos Escobar figure, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. A lot of tape on here. That had to be definitely Walmart. I remember buying it at the Walmart in Roseville. It wasn't the Walmart that did this. It had to be whoever mailed it out. Sent it out in the boxes. Okay, so tape down the end. Alright, let's, first of all, here's the packaging in the background. Here's the back, where it gives a little story on him. He is in the WWE version of the Hall of Fame. Okay, so it's got those exchangeable hands, by the way. I've heard some people swear by them. How is that? They got this thing in to hold the cane in that he has. Alrighty, sweet. Here we go. God, look at that weird bend to it. Let's see. Straighten it out. Well, hello, Dora. Oh, wow. Check it out. The jacket comes off, and instead of a shirt, it actually has him like in a wrestler pose. You know? Let's see here. Oh, what the hell is this? Let's see. Okay, so... Alright, so it's got like a medallion around its neck, around his neck. If you look at the fingers, I noticed there is a diamond ring on there. So, you know, that's definitely from his managerial days, since, you know, he's, you really don't see wrestlers wearing their wedding bands when they're wrestling. Legs move around a lot. Obviously, it's an elite figure, so it's got more points of articulation than the others. I mean, it's got so many, like, moving parts to it. To me, like, I'm glad it's something you can play with, but all this Mr. Roboto stuff, you know, I'm just... Are you filming this? Look at this.
No, I was trying to avoid that.
My cat is chasing her tail. And Dora, you're being silly. Hi, Muñeco. Here's the little cane, by the way, which, let's see, fits perfectly in the hand. I'm going to have a bitch of a time getting the jacket back on. Let's see. Well, with the bending and all that stuff, it should make it a lot easier than, what was that figure the other day? The, was it a Ricky Choshu figure or something?
It was the one with the,
yeah, it was
robe.
Ricky Choshu. Oh, that was a bitch to put back on. I was going to break the figure putting it back, but, alrighty. So let's, zip it up. So, I mean, I like the shininess of it. I mean, that's exactly what he wore, is something like that. So, I mean, that's great there. And if I haven't said it yet, by the way, that face is wonderful. They did a 10 of 10 job on the face. That is a dead-on accurate, you know, likeness of him. The head moves up and down. Maybe this is a good thing with the jacket then, because you're hiding all those like little crevices and points of articulation and all that stuff. So let me put the cane in here. There we go. All right, everyone. And what company made this, by the way? Is it Mattel? Yeah. All right, so thanks, everyone, for watching this video. This is LIBERTAD Freeing the Figures, where today I freed a 2019 WWE Elite Classy Freddie Blassie figure. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Back when I was a kid, life was going swell, till something happened, blew everything to hell. That night my daddy stumbled in, all pale and weak, said a woman up the block just gave birth to a geek. Mom said, sell it to the circus, what the heck? Dad said, nope, this one's a pencil neck. And if there's one thing lower than a sideshow freak, it's a gritty, scum-sucking, pencil-neck geek.